show. We're back with another Genshin live stream. Because, kind of ignore these because they're not related to the store stuff in the 2 days, so just ignore those. Anyways, today we're continuing with Fontaine. Sorry. Let me get this done now. Where is it? Sorry, I just had to put that back on there because I have too many comments about the story. Yeah, let's go. Alright, sneak 100 intensify. My There we go.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Thought that the far from light hyperfixation was over, but no. It's time for a follow review. This one's probably not going to be as good as the last one because it's really just me trying to tie up loose ends and wrap things up wrong. But previously, I was presenting you guys with some new information that I have found. video. It was stating that Joshua Newell is, because I didn't know his last name, I forgot his name was Joshua Newell, but Joshua Newell is the brother of Malcolm Newell. He's the guy, and he's the guy, guys. He's the guy that we saw on in 2007. I was also wrong about that. Yeah, this happened. There are multiple different incidences of Shadow Marcus killing people. But yeah, so Joshua Newell is Malcolm's brother. He died in the warehouse. And that happens about almost a month, about a month before the robots are loaded on the ship and then taken to that's, I think that's a pretty important distinction because it was pretty cheap. I think it's like when you're talking about, oh, we're going to put a robot on the ship and then that's what we're going to do. So actually, no, that's not how it works. Just like a month before. Which makes sense. So that means that there were 3 total instances of Shadow Marcus or the crafting killing people, which makes sense if you compare it to the ship's 3 different ones. So, he kills the main guard of the Market of Water facility. In 2001, he kills like this guy and this girl. And finally in 2007, he gets out of his container, he kills Joshua Newell, and then he goes back into his container, which explains why at the end of this Marcus 2, it's Joshua focusing again on like this great that I think is like popular. And in the SOS ending, you kind of see 2 technicians kind of talking about it at the warehouse, and then you see kind of the emotions that they show. Shadow Marcus gets out of his cage, and then he Josh. So it kind of explains, I guess, how Shadow Marcus was able to get to that it doesn't really explain what Shadow Marcus is.
Silence!
So I feel like if there's anything we can do, some explanation of what Shadow Marcus exactly is, because none of anything on like the board that we saw, that board we were talking about, there's nothing about Shadow Marcus when you say he wasn't on the ship, so he was on the ship, yeah, Shadow Marcus is probably like the biggest mystery for the movie, especially considering, you know, I forgot to talk about this as well, the secret, the normal secret ending for getting on the tapes. You go to the middle of that, and you open up the board, and then you get a flashback to like 70 plus years later, and you see that Summer sends a submarine down, and they find the Kraken's remains. And that's very interesting. And I've seen some people like say that the submarine that was sent down is the freaking one from Submarine Simulator, and I don't think that's true. I don't think, because that would mean that this Marcus robotic stuff is all part of the Smiles family lore, and I don't think that's true. I think that's hoax. I think it's just a coincidence, but I don't think this finance stuff has anything to do with Submarine Simulator and the Smiles family stuff. But I can understand that because Jerry banging looks a lot like Kraken. But it's not like that. I hope not. They're not part of the same universe. But yeah, so we have Sonic now because Sonic's come out of the market a lot because the robots have been delivered to Sonic, and they have sent down 73 they sent down this submarine and destroyed the boat to get this, which makes me think that Genesis is not. It's going to be a prequel and a sequel because it's going to explain the robots' weird, strict dad wishes it was even a 1 millionth as good of a game as Far From Land is. And I'm glad that now Far From Land is getting more of the attention it deserves, because frankly it deserves to be played by everyone. I hope to see even more people kind of jump onto the game and give it the love and attention it deserves. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry if it's kind of more disorganized and stuff, but whatever. So hopefully that ties things up. Before I end, let's do a quick breakdown of everything that happens timeline-wise. So if we begin 1990s Project Genesis, the 4 core members of the...
While waiting for the Floor 2 update to come out on doors, something spectacular happened. A new game called Pressure was released, and the description says it's a Norse-inspired horror game. Naturally, I had to try it out, and wow, this game is really good. In this video, I'm going to talk about how Pressure does horror right, and how it's actually terrifying. Coming from a non-horror enthusiast myself, I can safely say this game gave...
Let's talk about the lore behind one of the most disturbing animatronics in horror game history. The Kraken from Far From Land. You play as a character named Malcolm, and the Kraken is the ultimate enemy in the game. Marcus Robotics had a security program called Genesis, and the Kraken here was the only successful prototype that they made.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Oh my god, are you allowed? I don't get it. Abridged Alucard's back, boy! Who kids wants to hit his body? I'm back, you sons of bitches. Oh no, he's here. Abridged Alley? Yeah, Abridged Alley. Well, you told me, Alley? Yes. Yes. You're doing this to annoy me, aren't you? Yes, Alucard. Yes. Now please leave the studio.
Bow your head.
Propagate!
Show them. Emerge. Right now.
Drop your weapons! Hands where I can see them!
The tide.
Anyone, the police and the Supreme Judge himself are all... Bro just like, had his arms. Please tell me I can honestly start the next storyline. I'll finish this off camera because it's kind of annoying.
Take the stage for you, Lady Maria.
Prototype.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Sorry I'm late. Affectionately dubbed the Happy Child series by fans, was first conceived in the mind of internet creator Gary Cat back in 2022. Currently, the series stands as a collection of 14 tapes that I have divided in.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Moret will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Present.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, It seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Seriously, are these two not even taking that seriously? It's almost like they're not actual criminals. Yeah, the floating midget. Paimon looks stoned in the photo.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 4—
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupon. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupon. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while.
For a month and 50.
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Alright, boy. Entrance new village. Let's start for and we've just gone out. I think this is the first time Traveler does not get arrested. Doesn't get turned into a wanted fugitive for real reasons. Yeah.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Yeah. We killed dragons in sight. You fucking old. You fucking what? Oh, oh, dragon. Is that the reason you're being... That's all the reason you're being put on here for somehow? Yeah. I'm not even out for criminals. What? Why the hell you really fill out criminals? I don't see no criminals ones. Yes? Oh. Yeah. No, we kind of just here for actual for the outside harbor that we mentioned.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meribid? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so... Good luck.
The Supreme Judge of Fontaine, Neuvillette.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garden rats around here? They're already onto us?
No. Oh.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait! You know about our connection with...
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex.
We can't.
And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meribid had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance? Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher-level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities.
Rose is trolling the man.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the Warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad at... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right?
Let's continue this way.
He's like, okay, are these two awesome criminals or just here because of some task they have to do? What the fuck are they even here for? They're like also decent people. Let me check if I have credits.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
Fucking Siles!
I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
Anyways, in other news, Sayu is currently live streaming Space Marine 2.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
We're only gonna be here for a goddamn month, Paimon. A month and a half, Paimon. He's probably so confused why we don't look absolutely fucking miserable, like most new inmates.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait, what time is it?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Maripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Is that fucking Lenny? What the fuck is Lenny doing here? The fuck?
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to...
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing.
We just got this mind from Genshin.
How hard we'll have to work.
Where the fuck is Lenny down here? What? Why is Lenny down here? We just got this man from going to jail. What? In the last a few Fontaine streams ago. Why is this man down here? Where is Jack this man? It hasn't even been a week since we got this. What the fuck did you do this time? It was a woman's disappearance last time. Oh, and now we have Best Girl. The one character that's not supposed to be here. The one character from this location I have here.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewinne.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. I'm not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
Sorry, yes.
Usually we just try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Anyways, you need to smoke a pipe. Anyways, I need to smoke in her fucking pipe. Foxy, what did I tell you about smoking on camera? Don't. Yeah. Also, why do you keep smoking incense? Alright, Kitsune. I'm not Kitsune!
What
Yes,
do
you
you
are.
think
Stop
of
lying.
the
We
food?
both know.
Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day? Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are... Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. I knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropede independent from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
We're only here for a month and a half, dude. It's not that long. Wesley. Seriously. I could try to make this thing take like 4 strings as a joke.
The Traveler at Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
This is when we meet Caterpillar and Woman.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investing. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know we are criminals. And Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here. Maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, the dude looks scary, so we gave up. And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our... You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway! Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't... It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Bye, Paimon. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
I need to buy 48 more pills, by the way. What? I like pills.
Hey, you're finally awake!
I also need to buy a body pill of alchemist. That's a joke. No, I'm gonna buy a body pill of golden.
As a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up. Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry!
I just need to leave something behind for us to use our beds, Paimon. Sure. Oh, so that blade you're carrying around is cursed as fuck! Where did you get it from? We kind of got it from Inazuma. Yeah. It's an honest blade.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got
it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons and
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
You're worse than half of Fazbear's.
This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted.
How are you exhausted?
We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon could... Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny for... He probably just finished up his work, too. He should... hear that. Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
How did I manage to... Never mind.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
I love how she just looked so fucking annoyed at the beginning of her dialogue.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Lenny.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon gets...
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries.
Oh, so you're not here about...
But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we
Well,
never
let's
had
try
a
to
chance to
people.
see her at work.
And talk to
But we
them.
trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you?
Bingo! The maid has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up? Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meripede. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
Yeah, makes no sense.
As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Everyone's refused.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meripede has a forbidden... Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the Forbidden Zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating the... Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving.
Paimon, we have fucking...
We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
Paimon, we have a full goddamn hot pot in our back pocket. I love how whenever I do stuff for Traveler, it's less like classic Traveler that's just like how they implied the Traveler behaves in there, even if he actually talks, and more like, girl, we have enough food and we have food at home. I want me food at home. McDonald's! We have food at home. Look, I'm so done with her shit.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again. Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking...
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him? Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in.
Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this segment and then I'll finish this one. Oh, I see. See you guys on the flip side.